What's up, Elite THENX athletes? It's Chris Heria. Welcome to another video of Official THENX. Today, I'm gonna show you a secret tip to increase your overall strength. All right, so let's get started. So today, I'm gonna show you guys a secret tip to increase your overall strength. Now, that secret tip is grip strength. Focusing on training your forearms and your grip. Why? Everything becomes a lot easier when you train your grip. Your grip is normally your weakest link. It's normally the first thing to give out while you're training. Now, you are only as strong as your weakest link, so you wanna make sure to train your grip strength. Training your grip is gonna give you an advantage by increasing your endurance. Increasing your endurance is gonna increase your time under tension. And of course, the more time under tension, the more reps and the more muscle growth. Once you've been training your grip strength, you'll be able to focus more on the actual form of your move versus just focusing on struggling to hold on to endure that move longer, especially when you're gonna lift heavier or you're gonna do a harder progression of a movement, such as the one-arm pull-up. A lot of people have trouble with the one-arm pull-up and they think it's because their bicep isn't strong enough or their back isn't strong enough, but you can go up to the bar and you can clearly see they can't even begin to hang on the bar. So really, it's if you can't even hang on, that's the first part. You need to practice your grip. So in the end, everything starts at the grip. The stronger grip you're gonna have, the better you're gonna train, the more reps you're gonna be able to put in, the more time under tension, and the more focused you can be on your actual exercise than just struggling to hang in there, which is gonna make your form a lot cleaner. And the fundamentals to getting strong progressively is good form. That's the way to continue on progressively to getting stronger and getting better. So one main thing that you can do during your workouts is to squeeze your hand as hard as you can. Whether it be the bar, a barbell, a dumbbell, you wanna squeeze as hard as you can. Squeeze hard like you're trying to get water out of it. It may feel uncomfortable at the beginning. Of course it is. Normally, even when you're holding heavy weights, you feel like just loosening the grip and really holding on with other muscles. But you wanna really focus, put yourself through that pain, squeeze as hard as you can. Even if you feel like squeezing hard isn't that necessary for that particular exercise, still squeeze it as hard as you can. You're gonna be training your grip by doing that, and it's gonna make everything a lot easier, and you can do it simultaneously while you're working out throughout the whole week, every single day. So if you're doing pull-ups, squeeze as hard as you can, deadlifts, squeeze as hard as you can, even if you're doing curls, whatever it is, if you're holding something in your hand, squeeze it. So now I'm gonna show you a specific workout that's gonna improve your grip strength. I selected specific exercises that's gonna take your grip to the next level. We're gonna start with a one-arm hang. We're gonna do each arm. From there, we're gonna go to one-arm switching hang. After, we're gonna go into a ring hang. Then we're gonna go into a false grip hang. And then we're gonna take the weight off and do it again and drop set that little routine right there. After that, we're gonna move into barbell bent wrist holds plus pumps. Next, we have finger presses, and then we're gonna finish off with some plate holds. So if you guys are ready, let's get started. First, I gotta get suited up. All right, so first we have the one arm hang. Let's do it over here. All right, so we're gonna do a drop set with the weight, and the workout is also designed to drop in progressions. So we're gonna start with the hardest progression first, and then we're gonna work our way down to the easiest progression. If you guys can't do this move, just start at the progression that you can do. All right, so let's get started. One arm, hang. All right, next hand. pretty heavy. All right, next move, one arm switching. Let's go up. All right, so we're just getting warmed up, just getting started. Next, we have ring holds. Let's go for it. I think it's time to take this thing off. All right. Let's go for that false grip. So to do this, you want to make sure that this part of your hand goes straight into the ring. From here, grab it as tight as you can. Make sure your wrist is on the other side. Straight in. All right, now we're ready. So now we're gonna turn it in. All right, moving on. Next, we have false grip. Let's go for it. All right, so before we begin, let me show you guys how to do a false grip, what you're doing here. So you wanna make sure that your hand is on top, your wrist goes on top of the bar, just like that. So as if you were trying to grab it, over grab the bar like that, so your wrist will be on the other side. From here, you want to come down, keep that grip really, really tight and hold like that. So that's what we're going to do. Let's get started. Let's hold an L sit with the false grip. All right, so we just did this little hanging routine. Now, we'll come back. I already took off the 45 plate, so we just do this little drop set. We'll do it one more time with less weight. Here we go. All right. Next hand. Woo. Okay. Move on next. Switching grip. Here we go. Make sure you're holding on really good and your core is tight before letting go. Also, you can like pinch by the core so that when you let go, you're not just dropping. Whew. All right, let's move it on. Now we have ring hold again. Let's go for it. Get that false grip. All right, now I'm feeling that. All right, let's go to the last one here. Take out the last bit of weight. Now you guys can keep doing this one more time if you want. with just body weight to really get that drop set in. All right, here we go. False grip on the bar. Slowly, your grip starts to come back down, but you want to keep that grip nice up and high as long as you can. Squeeze, squeeze hard. All right, so we're almost done. Now we're gonna go into the weight section. So now we're gonna go into what I call barbell bent wrist hold. Once we can't hold it any longer, just like that, we're gonna pump it out. We're just training forearms and grip, and I'm drenched. It's crazy hot in here. All right. Here we go. So before you grab it, try to almost like you're false gripping it and grab it like that from the beginning. So when you lift it up, you have that form. From here, you're not just activating your fingers, your wrist, and your forearms, everything all in one. If you feel it starting to come down, hold it, push it back up. Make sure your arms are hanging dead straight down. Make sure your back is straight. All right, now we're gonna pump it. Pump all the way forward, all the way back. Woo! All right, that's a good little pump right there. All right, we're almost done. Next, let me show you guys finger presses. We're gonna do it from here. Hopefully I don't slip. I'm drenched in sweat. But you're gonna come down from where your knuckles would be on your palm, right here. You're gonna hold the bar. You're gonna come down, and from putting pressure there, you're gonna push up and lift your hands up, just like that. All right? Let's go for reps. All right, so that should have warmed up your hands to do this last exercise we're right about to do. This is like the killer one. I saved the best for last. Basically, you hold these 45s until you can't hold anymore. You guys ready? Hopefully I can hold this. My hand is like super wet. Maybe that will make the training harder. Challenge myself. Here we go. Woo! All right, there you have it. That's the first round to increasing your grip strength. Do this workout to take your grip strength to the next level. It might be hard at first when you first do it, but I promise you, it's gonna get so easy, so fast. Grip strength is something that you can train every single day, and it's something that you'll progressively get better, something you'll see yourself getting better every single week. So do this workout to increase your grip strength, increase your overall strength. If you guys like this workout, like the video, comment, share, and of course subscribe if you're not already subscribed. For more workouts just like this, for complete programs, my complete programs, the workouts I do personally every day to take myself to the next level, become a member to THENX.com. Get access, full access to all our workout programs, daily workouts, full access to all our music here on the THENX channel, and download our THENX app to take your programs with you everywhere. It's like having us as a personal trainer in your pocket. And if you need a little extra push during your workouts, check out our pre-workout, THENX Ignite. It's gonna have you flying through your workouts. If you're trying to do a workout like this and you don't have access to a weight belt, If you need one, we have them available on THENX.com/shop. You can get yourself a THENX weight belt and start taking your training to the next level. To make sure you're getting all the reps you can possibly get in, to make sure that you're not going to be injuring your wrist throughout your training regimen, you want to make sure to pick up yourself some wrist wraps. THENX wrist wraps, we have them on THENX.com/shop. Use them to take your training to the next level. It's going to increase your grip, it's going to increase your strength, and it's going to increase your overall repetitions. Remember, we post every Sunday, 8 p.m. USA Eastern Time, and the first person to comment and like the video will always receive a THENX product, either THENX wrist wraps or THENX shirt. And this next video that we're gonna post next Sunday is gonna get a THENX shirt. So be the first commenter to comment and like the video, and you're gonna win yourself a THENX prize. And for the person that commented first in this video, you just won some THENX wrist wraps. So tune in every Sunday, 8 p.m. USA Eastern Time to make sure you're the first person here. Guys, we've been growing so fast. We're already almost at 700,000 subscribers. Pretty soon, we'll be at 1 million subscribers. And when we reach 1 million subscribers, I'm gonna start my personal Chris Heria YouTube channel. And on this channel, I'm gonna get to answer all the questions that you guys have and all the video suggestions that you guys have on my personal channel, Chris Heria channel. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next Sunday, 8 p.m. USA Eastern Time. Love you. Peace.